Fuck this shit! This shit!
Zhangjiajie is one of the most beautiful places in the planet, and if you're interested in mountains, nature, and landscape, then this place should definitely be on the top of your bucket list. Now there's lots of ways you can travel around Zhangjiajie, and there's also loads to cover. So here was our game plan. We're gonna be breaking up Zhangjiajie into two: Zhangjiajie City and Wulingyuan City. Up first is Wulingyuan. This is an hour's drive away from Zhangjiajie City, which is downtown, via taxi. So we stayed up here for 2 days so that we could cover the essentials. So first order of the day was to go to the Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge and Grand Canyon.
There are many Grand Canyons in the world, but there are none like this.
We have 99 sheets of glass on this platform.
And at 985 feet above the ground, it feels like we're floating in midair.
But we were so not prepared for what we were about to experience.
It's more of people after people, hordes of people crowding on the glass.
It is so freaking crowded!
So what they don't tell you about coming to the Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge is the extremely long walk down. So at the end of your Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge adventure, you get to do this.
So what's happening now, Ria?
You don't want to know what's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. We are at Yuanjiajie Scenic Area, and that's close to Huangshi, also known as Yellowstone Village. It sits on the border of Tianzi Mountain and also the Zhangjiajie Scenic Area. All these things that I've just mentioned, they form the core of the Wulingyuan Scenic Area.
Avatar wasn't filmed here, but the landscape of Zhangjiajie National Park and the rock formations were a heavy inspiration.
Sherry, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be doing something unruly for the IG.
Oh my god.
Stay safe, Sherry.
Wow, sis! The heck? I'm pretty sure the shot will be quite sick, so you go, girl! We just got our tickets to Bailong Elevator. Hot tip for you guys is to bring your student ID cards to get discounts.
That's right.
Yeah, how much is the discount?
I think it's like half price.
Bailong Elevator!
That's right, which is the world's largest outdoor elevator.
Ooh. Now this attraction is pretty much compulsory to go to because it's quite literally your only way of leaving the mountains. It was such an experience.
Right now what you see behind me after you come down from the Bailong Elevator is called Troops of Heaven because it looks like a bunch of soldiers that's standing up in line next to one another. Millions of years of erosion that caused only the strongest of the rock formations to remain standing. We just came off Bailong Elevator. We took a bus down. We have to take bus number 2 or take a cab over to our next destination, which is Baofeng Lake.
Baofeng Lake will probably be the most relaxing part of your Zhangjiajie adventure because it's a super chill 30-minute boat ride with gorgeous views of the natural rock formations. After our 2 days in Wulingyuan City, we drove back downtown to Zhangjiajie City where we were able to visit the Tianzi Mountains, which is another must-see.
Tea leaf egg, carefully constructed with one bite.
Now there are 2 possible routes you could go for. You could go up to the mountains by cable car first and then take the bus ride back down to the city, or vice versa. We went with cable car first.
So the Tianzi Mountain cableway is actually the longest passenger cableway of high mountains in the world.
But we would highly recommend doing the bus route up first instead to avoid the crowd.
Oh my god, he hit my camera.
So upon arrival, we took to the west gate and headed straight for the Glass Bridge cliffside path. Now this will be an additional ticket, and let's just say some of us didn't handle the height
No fear, no fear.
as gracefully as others.
I think I'm safer where there's concrete.
So after a little bit more walking, we reached this massive suspended bridge.
In the southwest of Tianzi Mountain, you can find this suspension bridge that is actually pretty shaky. How the hell did they build all of this so high up in the mountains?
So at this point, you can probably see that you'll be doing a lot of walking in Zhangjiajie. But just remember, views, views, views. Say it with me, views, views, views.
If you're not one for the long walks, you can actually do a little bit of a shortcut by skipping the western cliff path.
So we are here now and we're just gonna walk a little bit more to reach the escalator to go here.
And then we're gonna reach the Tianzi Mountain. Okay, so there are apparently 999 steps on the stairway to heaven, aka the Tianzi Mountain.
We are in the dome of the Tianzi.
My legs are shaking. I swear to God, every day in Zhangjiajie feels like leg day, okay? We did it! That's 999 steps done and dusted. Woo!
All in all, Zhangjiajie is absolutely breathtaking and a place you have to visit once in your life. Just be prepared for a lot of walking, lots of Chinese tourists, and most importantly, lots of views. Now this is Chloe signing out from the Travel Intern Live. See y'all on the next episode. Bye!